Hey everyone, welcome back. And for part 3, we're going to be looking into interior walls and stairs. Before we get started, I would please ask you to like and subscribe. It really helps me to keep making videos for this channel. Okay, so before we start off with the interior walls, I just want to go into a few more important details we have here, such as setting another level. So to do this, just go into your right side and then click on your level and then go Control C, Control V, and we can now push a third level up top, and we can also change this value to 5 in order for it to match our roof. Going back into a 3D mode, some of you might have noticed from the previous tutorial that our roof cannot be like this. It needs to be on top of our walls to be functional. So to fix this, you can simply move these arrows outwards. However, if you want to make sure that your dimension is properly aligned with your walls, then you can go into your top view, and then let's use our align tool again. So AL, and select your wall rim first and then your roof rim, and simply repeat the process all around your walls and your roof. Okay, looking good. Now if we go to our side, we can now click our roof, and simply by clicking MV for move, you can then pick it up and simply bring it up top. Okay, now with these small details out of the way, let's get modeling some interior walls. Okay, so in order to build interior walls, we need to first off learn how to use reference planes. So to do this, we want to move first to our level 1, our ground floor, and simply by clicking RP, you can then generate reference planes and then start placing them over here on the very limits of your interior space, like that, so that we can isolate the areas that we want to use. I will also be stretching this one out slightly. And since this is a 5 by 5 space, we can actually divide this into a grid with 1 meter by each side, so making a sort of 1 by 1 grid system. And to do this, simply we pick up the reference planes yet again, and for this part you can place them at random distance. What is important is that you keep 4 in each direction, like this. Okay, and with that out of the way, then we can go into our modify tab, and by picking up our measurement, we can then unite them like this, then place them there, and the same thing in this direction, like so. And now by selecting our measurements, we can then equalize our values, and therefore having our finished grid here. Okay, now we have the guidelines we need to set up our walls. And for this kind of project, we will be dealing with 2 kinds of walls. Walls that go all the way up the building, and walls that simply stay within their floors. So I'm gonna go for something a bit thin. So in this case, a partition of 135 should do fine. And I will start off by changing my location line to the finished face exterior, and then I will draw my first line like this. Once that's done, we need to check our base constraint and our top constraint, and make sure that this one goes all the way up to our roof, also known as level 3. And then we can pick up yet another wall and then place it right here in the center. This one will specifically be used for our piping. Okay, now if we go into 3D view and we pick up our section box, we can now check how these walls are behaving. So if I just go here, you can see that this wall is reaching our roof perfectly. However, this one is not. So always make sure that your top constraint is matching accordingly. Okay, now we can leave our section box and we can go back into level 1. Now we want to make yet another wall with the same characteristics, and I'm gonna place it over here. And in this case, this wall is to be specific to this floor, so we can keep it at level 2. With this done, then we can move up to level 2 to start off with the walls we need here. We want to focus on the floors specific to this level, and I will be picking up the same kind of wall as we did last time, and I will be drawing one here and then clicking the spacebar to change its direction, like that. So since this is a compact home, we want to have space for 3 bunk beds. So I want to concentrate 2 here and then one on this side. So I will be drawing a wall like this here. And now we have 1 space for a bunk bed. We have the 2 ones we need here, and these 2 spaces to be able to move around. Okay, and that pretty much settles how to make the interior walls. And finally, let's build our stairs. To start off, let's just hover over here and then press our tab key several times until we are able to select our level 2 slab. Now let's go into edit boundary, and let's pick up our rectangle here, and let's open up a space around here for our stairs. Press OK, and yes, you can press yes on this. And now if we go into the 3D mode and once again activate our section box, then pull this all the way back here, you can see our hole there for our stairs. Also, you might want to select this space here, which is from an older part of the tutorial, and simply delete it like that. Okay, now let's move down to level 1 so that we can start assembling our stairs. If you go into your architecture tab, you can select stairs there, and we're just gonna go for a generic model, nothing special here. And I'm gonna start off by changing this run center to left, and I will then bring a stair over here to about there. And in this case, I will then select these railings and delete them. We won't be needing them since we have the walls around these stairs. And you might notice that this width is quite large, so let's just bring that back to this side here, so that it properly fits the space. Then MV for move, and let's bring it to the center around here, for it to have equal spacing like that. Okay, then we can close our stairs, and if we go into 3D mode, yeah, from time to time these railings might still be around. Still, you can once again click them and remove them. And as for the stairs, we might need to make a small a correction on our slab. So let's go into edit boundary and simply bring this line over here. And you can also bring this one if you want, but due to the design, I do not find this to be necessary. So then once that has been closed, we can now also work to assemble a railing here, so that people naturally don't fall down. So I'm gonna get myself a generic railing. So I'm thinking 900 millimeters should be about enough. And then let's move to level 2 once again. Base level, let's change this to level 2, and I will be drawing one over here up to here, and then of course this should be chained over there like that, and then we can close and see how this looks in 3D. Okay, and now we have our basic railing around our stairs. You can also bring this in slightly to just check out how it went. All right, looking nice. Okay guys, hope you've liked this very simple tutorial. We will be looking into windows and doors next time. Please do not forget to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you back here next time. Cheers!